Hello and welcome back to Lord of Heroes on Nyris Gaming. Sorry it's been a while, my PC problems have been alleviated for the time being, so I am back on here, and we'll be getting back into a regular recording schedule in the coming days. But for now, we have news that dropped today, so let's get into that. Okay, so this upcoming update is going to be on the 21st, Thursday, in 3 days. First things first is the extra accessory slot will be added. So by the look of it down here, you will be able to add 2 accessories at a time, instead of just the default one that we've had for as long as accessories have been around. And also, you can try on unowned accessories just to see what kind of look you would want to go for. The Unity Plaza will be getting its Garden of Blessing / wedding look from April 21st to June 9th. Just purely an aesthetic change. Looks very nice. The raid is getting a new grading system. So you can see the adjustment here. So there's going to be a lot more. Before, only S's had the pluses. Now it's going to be everything has a plus. And starting at B has a plus plus. So unfortunately, where I'm at right now, I will no longer be getting S plus pluses on certain days. That's going to be over 20 million damage is an S plus plus. But this is going to have a more steady curve as far as grades are concerned, instead of being 500,000, 1 million, 2 million, 3 million, 5 million, and then jump to 8 million. We are getting some hero balance changes. This hasn't happened in a good while. The only one that's getting adjusted is Fire Lapis. Not a ton of changes, so just him. And what we're going to be seeing here is his 1, instead of only filling his action gauge by 20%, it's going to fill all allies' action gauges by 20%, so he's going to be a micro AG booster as a sniper. His 2 is going to remove all buffs on an enemy instead of just one of the most recent. Going to be very similar to Water Lucy 2. And his base spirit cost for his 3 is going to go down by 1 from 4 to 3. Going to be adjustments in the Summon and Relics section. They're going to be improving the summoning effect of the heroes, and it will be adjusted. I don't know entirely what this entails wording-wise. I would imagine the visuals. Now here, the tier-up effects of relics will be improved. I'm guessing that means these? Given they've done their first pass of them, the people have gotten their hands on them, seen what they like, and now they can make adjustments, like with Fire Lapis up there. Also, you're going to be able to see the experience gauge outside of when you're summoning now, which is much needed. I was noticing this the other day. You couldn't tell how far you've progressed to each tier looking here, because this didn't exist before. This is quite a handy feature that's being added. There's going to be a new item for 300 tickets. It's a once a month, but this is a contract hero selection ticket, which will allow you to just choose a hero, I would imagine, because after a while, if you haven't gotten who you want and you've gotten this many tickets, it's like, here, get who you want. I don't know why these are here, because these happened after maintenance on the 5th, and we already knew about these adjustments to the initial first 7 days after a new account is made. You know, this is April 5th too. I think this is just accidentally put in this update, because this is very much already happened. The new outfit coming to this update is Durahan's Midnight Edition Phantom Thief. Looks quite dapper. Here is the default in the 3D model. Here is the 2D art with the default and the exclusive. Here it is in the shop. Going to be new exclusive accessories for Durahan, 27 of them. Or rather, 9 exclusive accessories will be added for him. And here is the man himself, Mr. Birdman. Light Dhurahan is going to be a guardian, and we will have a look at his abilities in a little bit. He's going to be paid, as are all of the Avalon Times front page heroes. No mention of Dark Lyra, even though she was on the cover. Avalon Times didn't make any mention of her, and there's no mention in this update, so I don't think we're going to be getting her for now, other than as this accessory. With the balance adjustment coming, Fire Lapis will be purchasable again. He was one of the $45 original paid hero packages. So you'll be getting all of this as you level him up, but he will be much more expensive than the recent ones. We will be getting a new springtime gift package. The first one being free as always, and the next one's being more and more expensive. And there will be artwork you reveal behind it that will be unlocked in the archives as you unlock these if you so choose. Here's a table of the items if you didn't get that from the pictures. Now this one's interesting. There's going to be a Waiting the Eclipse package added, and this will give you 10 limited summon tickets. Now these are not a thing in the game, and they don't unlock anything in the game yet. This is a $5 package, you get 10 of these. It's in preparation for something that's going to be added later to the summon. So there are going to be summons added to that system beyond the contract heroes, I would imagine, as they add, I'm guessing, new relics to heroes that don't have them beyond the contract heroes. So that is on its way at some point. No details about that. Going to be new alchemy banners for Light Dhurahan, Fire Lapis, Fire Joshua, and Earth Charlotte. The first two starting on the 21st to June 30th. The next one starting on the 29th to June 30th, and Earth Charlotte starting on May 1st to June 30th. The double Alchemite for alchemy pulls is going to be ending as of this update, unfortunately. I honestly think it should stay at what it's at, but they will be going down from where they are back to what they're normally supposed to be. So keep that in mind if you're wanting to do some pulls. Get them in before Thursday if you want Alchemite. The Create an Accessory wish list is coming back. This will give you a 100% chance to get one artifact grade item from your wish list. So there is a way to get more specific with the accessories you want. It's going to cost 120 threads though, and those are not the easiest to come by. And outfits themselves cost 180, so just be mindful with your threads. Now on to upcoming events. Pay to upgrade on the 21st. Conquer the Silence starting on the 21st for the Silent Straits. Another Plaza playtime starting on the 24th. This was quite lovely to get a bunch of summon pulls in, at least one daily. Calamity's Bane starting on the 24th. Always lovely because it ends with 10 free alchemy tickets, so it's a full 11 pull. Another Obelisk Ascension for the end of the month starting on the 28th. That is going to do it for the main update details. Now let's get into Durahan's abilities. Light Guardian, as we said before. Here are his level 1 and level 60 base stats. Going to lean more heavy onto the defense side as far as defensive stats are concerned. Now for his first one, Phoenix Rush, as usual. Attacks a selected enemy, 70% chance to reduce their critical hit rate for 2 turns. A lovely debuff. Starting at a good high chance. We'll have to see his tier up adjustments when those are released, probably in the next couple days. Or just when he comes out, because it's happening on Thursday, which is in 3 days. We will go over that in another video when that happens. Skill 2, 4 turns, attacks a selected enemy, fills all action gauges by 35%, and increases all allies' critical hit damage for 2 turns. So he is a new action gauge booster guardian, which is always nice to see. I do not believe we have a light one. This will probably go up by at least 5% as far as levels are concerned. We will have to see. But crit damage buff is kind of hard to come by as far as I remember. So that being paired with action gauge boosting, he'll be a lovely addition with a bulwark set. His burst attacks a selected enemy, 80% chance to inflict stun for 1 turn, and 80% chance to reduce their action gauge by half. So not terribly helpful in raids, but if you're wanting to lock down a single target, maybe some normal bosses that are actually vulnerable to crowd control, this will be quite handy. His passive stat is going to be debuff rate, and his passive damage resistance is going to be dark elemental damage reduction. That's going to do it for Lord of Heroes news for today. I will see you in the next few days to cover Light Dhurahan's abilities, what their level ups do. I will also be working on an Earth Charlotte Hero Spotlight in the next coming week. Until then, I'll be seeing you.